Elena Rybakina. If you follow tennis, you probably know her as a Wimbledon champion, a powerhouse on the baseline, and one of the calmest, most composed players on the WTA Tour. But here's the thing. Behind every thunderous serve, every clutch moment, and every big win, there's someone who's been there from the very beginning, her mom, Ekaterina Rybakina. Most fans see Elena's success as the result of talent, hard work, and countless hours on the court, and that's absolutely true. But a huge part of her story comes from the woman guiding her quietly in the background. Ekaterina isn't about the spotlight. She doesn't do interviews, she rarely appears at tournaments, and yet her influence is everywhere. In Elena's focus, her resilience, and her ability to stay calm under pressure. Elena was born on June 17, 1999, in Moscow, to her parents Andrei and Ekaterina. She grew up alongside her older sister, Anna, and from a very young age, sports were a big part of her life. She tried gymnastics, ice skating, and other activities, but her height quickly made those disciplines tricky. Coaches hinted that gymnastics and skating might not be the best fit long-term. That's when her dad suggested tennis, and it clicked. Elena picked up a racket at around 6 years old, training first at the Dynamo Sports Club and later at Spartak Tennis Club, a top training ground in Moscow. While her dad introduced her to tennis, it was her mom who provided the steady foundation. Ekaterina herself had an athletic background, whether in tennis or gymnastics, and she understood the demands of sport. She helped guide Elena's early training, offered emotional support, and provided the discipline and stability that every young athlete needs. She encouraged Elena to enjoy sports, while also learning to respect the structure and routines that come with serious training. That combination of guidance, care, and structure became essential to shaping the champion Elena would later become. From an early age, Elena's mother made sure that sports never became a source of pressure, but instead a joyful and challenging part of life. Ekaterina was there to celebrate small wins, whether it was mastering a new stroke or simply showing persistence during a tough practice session. These small moments added up, teaching Elena resilience, patience, and the importance of staying grounded no matter the stage. As Elena moved from a junior player to the professional circuit, her mom's role grew even more significant. She wasn't just a parent, she became a mentor, a sounding board, and a steady voice whenever pressure mounted. Elena has often spoken about how much she relies on her parents, especially her mom. She said in interviews that Ekaterina helps her navigate tough moments, whether it's changing coaches, dealing with injuries, or bouncing back from a tough loss. It's not just cheering from the sidelines, it's advice, wisdom, and guidance that helps her make the right decisions. And the sacrifices her parents made? Huge. Ekaterina adjusted her own life to support Elena's demanding schedule. She traveled to tournaments, helped make training decisions, and provided emotional support even when they were far from home. In tennis, young athletes spend months away from familiar routines and family, so having that constant presence is invaluable. It's one of the reasons Elena's mental strength and composure on court are so impressive. She had a stable foundation growing up. Ekaterina isn't just admired by Elena, she's a role model. Elena often talks about looking up to her mom, trusting her judgment, and relying on her during difficult decisions. Even when things get tough, her mother's calm and steady presence helps her find clarity. Their bond is mostly private, but it's clear in Elena's words. She credits her mom for helping her stay balanced and focused, even with the pressures of a professional tennis career. When Elena talks about her early days, she often recalls how her mother handled the little things, packing her racket bag, preparing snacks for long practice sessions, and offering encouragement after a bad day. These small but meaningful acts weren't glamorous, but they instilled in Elena a sense of consistency and care that she still relies on today. Fast forward to 2022, Wimbledon. Elena lifted her first Grand Slam trophy, a dream come true. But her parents couldn't be there in person because of travel restrictions. Even so, their presence was felt in every step of her journey. In post-match interviews, Elena admitted how much she wished they could have been in the stands, but she emphasized that their love and support had carried her through every challenge along the way. That moment was a powerful reminder that a champion's victory is never truly solitary. It's built on years of guidance, sacrifice, and belief. Ekaterina's role has been especially important during the tough times, too. As Elena's career progressed, there were reports of tension within her coaching team. Her longtime coach, Stefano Vukov, had been with her for years, helping guide her through early breakthroughs and into her Wimbledon victory. But media reports suggested some emotional strain. One widely shared story described Ekaterina reaching out in a moment of concern, asking her daughter's coach not to upset Elena. Whether every detail was accurate or not, the story highlighted something very real: a mother fiercely protecting her daughter's emotional well-being. The tennis world noticed. Fans and commentators expressed respect for Ekaterina, seeing the lengths she went to ensure Elena felt safe and supported. For her, it was never about the tennis scores or matches. It was about making sure her daughter could thrive emotionally and mentally, even in one of the most high-pressure environments in sports. Even in more public moments, Ekaterina's presence is meaningful. She doesn't seek attention, but when she does appear, like family celebrations, it's clear how important family is to Elena. In April 2025, Elena's parents were seen in Madrid celebrating Ekaterina's birthday with her sister Anna. It was simple, warm, and human, a reminder that behind the elite athlete is a family that values love, loyalty, and togetherness. Elena has often said how proud her parents are and how much it means to have them present, even briefly, at her matches. What really makes Ekaterina remarkable isn't fame or headlines, it's substance. She provided a balanced childhood, encouraging Elena to work hard but also to enjoy her youth. She made sacrifices to support the demanding schedule, traveling, and emotional needs of her daughter. She stepped in as a protector when necessary, ensuring Elena's well-being was always the priority. And above all, she became a role model, someone Elena trusts and respects when making some of the toughest decisions in her career. Ekaterina also instilled in Elena a sense of discipline without pressure. She emphasized learning from losses as much as celebrating wins. She encouraged curiosity, exploration, and independence, all while ensuring Elena had the guidance to make smart decisions about her career. That balance, freedom with structure, is one of the reasons Elena handles pressure so well on court. In many ways, Ekaterina isn't a background figure, she's an essential part of Elena's story. Every calm moment on court, every tough decision made under pressure, and every display of resilience can be traced back to the foundation her mother provided. Elena's rise to the top of the WTA isn't just a story of talent and determination, it's a story of belief, sacrifice, and love. Behind every Grand Slam title and every victory on court is Ekaterina Rybakina, the mother who quietly, consistently, and unconditionally shaped a champion. She stayed out of the spotlight, but her presence is everywhere in Elena's game, her mindset, and her life. And for Elena, that influence is priceless. So when you watch Elena Rybakina lift a trophy or face the world's best with poise and confidence, remember this: it's not just her talent, training, or drive that brought her there. It's the mother who believed in her first, guided her every step, and made countless sacrifices along the way. Ekaterina Rybakina may not seek fame, but her quiet strength has made all the difference. Elena's story is as much about her mother as it is about her own journey, a true reminder that behind every champion is someone who believed before the world did. And as Elena continues to climb higher in the WTA rankings, collecting titles, and inspiring fans across the globe, the silent force that is Ekaterina remains the constant. Every victory, every tough match, every moment of resilience on the court, it's a testament to a mother's unwavering support, her wisdom, and her belief in her daughter, even when no one else was watching.